Hello everyone, this is Venu, the developer of Nature and Life Drunk On Nectar. This video is a storyboard recital of the ongoing prototype and the next update for the game, The Adventures of the Red Forest Squirrel. So we are going to look at a series of images depicting this particular update, and we are also going to enjoy a recital of the overall storyline for chapter 1 of this particular update. So without any further ado, let's get started straight away. A slender red lump quivered with excitement between the large eaves of an elephant palm tree. As the curious form emerged from green drapes of leaves, it became apparent that a small squirrel of some kind lived here. She was very excited indeed. Having mated just a few days prior with the chirpy brown squirrel that also roamed these lands, her thoughts turned to the delicate task of creating a nest for her young squirrels to come. A squirrel's nest, or indeed no animal's nest, can be thought of as a hastily cobbled together bunch of twigs and leaves. Every nest is a work of art, and indeed, this female squirrel must now find the proper nesting materials, a safe place for nesting, and then skillfully fashion a nest together. First, she needed small twigs of a certain kind, a kind which only fell from a certain kind of a tree. Such twigs were hard to find around her palm tree home. She needed to venture into the heart of the rainforest, where all kinds of danger lay ahead. The red lump quivered again before bounding off with a lightning-fast motion. Excitement and trepidation arose together at the thought of exploring the woods. Thus began the adventure of a little mother squirrel. Chapter 1: Building a Nest. Hello everyone, this is a special message for the fans of Drunk On Nectar. Thanks a lot for watching this video all the way up to this point. I'm really grateful to you for your enthusiasm, for your participation, for your keen interest in the game. And I felt like the fans of the game deserve to know a bit more information about why I have not been able to release all that many updates for Drunk On Nectar this year. So this is a special message for those of you who wish to learn a bit more about the current development situation of the game. So first of all, there's nothing I would like more than to bring out an enormous amount of new content, enormous number of updates, and all kinds of new fun avenues, new fun species, new fun gameplay mechanics and whatnot to the game. However, this particular year has not been particularly productive for a wide number of reasons, not all of which I can go into in the course of this very short message. I have been unable to work on the game. The reasons range from personal issues to things like environmental factors and pertaining to infrastructure, pertaining to even things like the weather, some absolutely immense monsoon rains, and also of course the world situation, which has made it very difficult for me to focus on the game, not just in a very kind of very obvious manner, but also along very subtle levels that again I can't quite readily discuss in the duration of this short video. But I felt like I wanted to provide some amount of context for the fans of the game, so that even as you listen to this message, you will be able to get a sense of what is actually going on in this space. So that is actually the reason I came up with the fundraising effort. The whole point of the fundraising effort is to generate some amount of momentum, fresh momentum for the game, so that I can slowly transition back into development. The storyboard that you have seen now, the prototype of the squirrel, this was actually made way back earlier in this year. Since that point, I have been unable to work on the game for several months now. I have been trying really hard to kind of make a transition and get back to work, so to speak, but I can't quite say it has been quite forthcoming yet. That's all I have to say on this particular topic. But what I'm really seeking from you, the sweet listener who has listened all the way up to this point, is if you could just send any amount of mental goodwill or best wishes, or if you have the habit of praying, any kind of prayers at all towards the well-being of the game, and of course towards my well-being, and of course towards the well-being of Gaia, our beautiful planet. All of this will greatly assist me towards the goal of getting more updates out for Drunk On Nectar. And once again, I thank you for watching all the way up to this point, because simply by your keen interest and participation in watching thus far, you are making a massive difference and helping the game grow. So you are awesome, you are wonderful, you are amazing. Thanks a lot for watching this video. I love you very much, and I'm really grateful to you for your patronage of the game, for your interest in the game, for having faith in the game and in myself. And I will do the best that I can to get more updates out, to get more content out. I can't quite say what the timelines are because I'm not quite in a position right now to be able to issue for very precise timelines, but I will do the best that I can. To give you a quick gist of some of the possibilities, I might get this particular prototype of the adventures of the Red Forest Squirrel out, or I might tackle some slightly easier subjects, relatively easier, maybe a slug, or maybe the monsoon millipede from one of the recent nature diaries, things of that nature, or any of the prototypes that have been backlogged for a while now. That is another way of going about it. Or we could maybe try a slightly simpler game format. Nature is so broad in scope that there's a seemingly infinite number of gameplay possibilities and gameplay avenues. We could explore something along those lines as well. So that is what that concludes my message to you. This is the current state of the game. I'm trying really hard to get back to working on Drunk On Nectar, but I do need some amount of fresh momentum, some amount of goodwill, some amount of support in order to make it all the way through. So that is the reason for this whole slew of videos, the diaries and all of that. And one way or another, I hope that you enjoy this content. I really enjoy bringing this kind of content out. It is quite amusing on many levels. It's also a lot of fun, and the mere act of bringing these out is making it easier and easier for me to get back into a mind frame of being able to work on the game again. And so once again, I really thank you for watching all the way up to this point, and I wish you all the best. I wish you great success, great prosperity, and I hope that all of your dreams come true as well. So thanks a lot and all the best.